Hey, do you guys remember the 90s in fashion? I do.
Ryland comes into my office on a daily basis to talk about 90s trends.
This is Throwback.
Oh my God, butterfly clips and scrunchies, I lived for that.
Oh, I had butterfly clips.
Oh, that's my ish, boo. I mean, I was super cute with the butterfly clips.
I had a majillion of those. Not even a million, a majillion.
I loved butterfly clips and scrunchies. I would spend a lot of money at Claire's and Afterthoughts buying them, and I remember butterfly clips, you would get like a pack of 73, I think, because you would always lose and break them, or you'd like try to bite it to open it, and like all these like little like particles would fly all over the place.
I had like my day-to-day butterfly clips were like plastic and colorful, and then I had my like fancy-ass butterfly clips that were like bedazzled that I would wear to homecoming dance.
I don't know if the idea was to trick people into thinking that you're just really friendly and a bunch of like beautiful purple butterflies landed on your head, or if people thought it was fashion.
Fun fact, the Catholic girls' school that was like right by my school, they were not allowed to wear butterfly clips because it looked like too many animals were, quote, mating on their heads. True story.
I don't even know what a butterfly looks like when it procreates.
I don't either, and isn't it like a caterpillar first or something anyways?
First of all, scrunchies are way better for your hair. They don't break your hair.
And don't like hurt it.
Exactly.
Scrunchies rip out black people hair, and I feel like it's racist. I'm gonna let it go, but it's the truth.
They get a bad rap.
Okay, I get it. Like, I don't want to see somebody out and about in a scrunchie, but like if my girl's at home, if my girl's at home in a scrunchie, yeah, that's fine.
JNCO jeans were so cool.
I had JNCO jeans.
Yeah, I had JNCO jeans.
Oh God, they're awful.
Thank God those are gone.
Wait, what did they look like?
So they were like these pants that are tight around the waist. They were like pillars. They were like bell bottoms on crack. Okay.
Why were they? They were like elephant legs.
It was like the mullet of denim. My boyfriend wore JNCO jeans, and I wanted to see what was underneath those big wide legs for so long. I pined over him for 3 years until I finally found out.
I only know JNCO jeans because it's something that we use in third world countries a lot, and they're very, very ugly.
They were like the least flattering pants ever.
I wanted the biggest cartoon on the back pocket. Like, what was that kid doing all the time? He was just like a bad kid.
I hated JNCO jeans even then. I just thought they were like too big.
No, they were hot. If you had a skateboard underneath there, it was even hotter.
Very ugly. When people wear them, you kind of know that they're poor. So it's something I associate with poverty and suffering. But yes, I'm very familiar.
Did you wear JNCO?
I probably wore JNCO jeans in the 2000s, like past their prime.
Oh, that's worse.
I know. I was always
no.
behind the curve on fashion.
You could literally hide like rifles or your child underneath these pants. They are so big.
Like we created TSA because of those pants.
Yes.
But you needed some ventilation underneath there. Guys get a little sweaty underneath there. They need
That is
some wide
true.
leg action so they can kind of like air it out.
You can keep some snacks in there.
I speak about it with such disdain, but like that's what I wanted so badly in my life.
JNCO jeans were the shit because you could fit several of your friends in them. So one of them buys them, then you got like 4 people. As long as you could walk properly, all the crew in the jeans, inside of the jeans, with the skater chain and the balls that you wear around your neck. It means something different now, but in the 90s, it was fine.
Chokers?
Love chokers. They are making a comeback and they are so hot.
Yes. Oh, I'm usually wearing one.
I'm like I'm kind of into it.
Jocelyn is really the queen of chokers.
She's probably wearing one. Cut to that now.
I'm sorry, chokers. What are you talking about?
Jocelyn's been trying to bring back chokers for like 10 years. Thank God we're finally talking about them. She is so happy.
I think there's like a hidden sexuality because, well, choking.
Oh, right.
There's something about just having something nestled around your neck that you feel like might kill you that just makes you feel fashionable.
Living on the edge.
Sometimes I think they do kind of look like a dog collar. But I guess that could be cute. If it's a hot dog.
You know who made it popular for me? Alyssa Milano. I think it was in, what the name of that movie was, where she was all sexual and shit. Poison Ivy, I love you for remembering that. And she was wearing that choker. I was like, ooh, girl, I'm gonna wear that. That look good. You gonna get you some tonight. You gonna choke the shit out of you. You gonna pass the out. Sorry.
Jelly sandals.
Jelly sandals. Oh, those were so cute.
I remember jelly sandals. You could get them at Save-On.
Those are also super in.
Everybody remembers these. They're
Wait,
so
where are
ugly.
Gross.
You don't know jelly sandals?
I don't think so.
I don't think that made it to Jamaica. The only thing we had with jelly is donuts over there, so.
My fiance, whenever she sees somebody with jelly, she's like, ooh, you remember? And I don't, because I'm a boy.
I remember they would give me like blisters.
One, they're not comfortable, and two, they make your feet sweat. So like it's gross.
They smell
so bad.
Your feet would get so sweaty, you could like see the condensation inside the shoe. It was disgusting.
You would always be able to smell me before you saw me.
I lived in Arizona when I was a kid. Our elementary school, girls wouldn't be allowed to wear jelly sandals because they were melting to the ground.
I loved them so much, although I had really big feet as a kid, so I just looked like I was wearing like a flipper, like a jelly flipper, but I had a huge dick, so.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, I love Joe Cole t-shirts with Snoopy on it. I thought I was the coolest person.
Oh, the original Emojis. I do remember those. Those oversized t-shirts with just like that smiley face was very popular for a while. I was actually really into it. I had a birthday cake of smiley faces one year.
One of my favorite shirts, hands down, from elementary school was a huge t-shirt with Tweety Bird on it, and I had one of those plastic things that I would stick through. Tweety Bird was like so hot ass in like the 90s.
I had a Tweety Bird t-shirt, a huge one that I would wear to bed, and I cried when my mom made me throw it out.
I was so into Tweety Bird. Were you really? Oh my god. I loved Tweety. That's so funny. Where is he? I don't know. Let's bring him back. You're wearing yellow. I feel like it's meant to be.
Okay, if you're a kid, that's fine, but as an adult, that's unattractive. Like, I do not want to sit in bed or lay in bed next to somebody wearing an oversized Tweety Bird t-shirt. I'm like, you don't touch me.
That is the understatement of the century. It's not unattractive. It
Yes,
is
it is!
illegal. Like,
Oh.
that is the worst.
I thought you were gonna disagree. I was gonna cut you.
No.
Puka shell necklaces.
I love
Oh
puka shells.
my gosh.
Ew.
Puka shell necklace was a great way to let people know you liked a choker and the beach.
I think I have my 6th grade school picture and my 7th grade school picture wearing a puka shell necklace. Man, I was so proud of it too.
It's a puka shell.
It's like a little white shell that like folds in the middle, and it almost looks like the little teeth around a shell.
And you wear it on like a hemp necklace.
And you look like you've been to the beach lately, even though you live 6 hours
Oh,
from
the
water.
shell that is like this?
No, it looks like a pasta noodle.
Which of the noodles? There are so many pasta noodles.
We have shell necklaces. We are an island, so yes, we have conch shell. Puka I don't know what a puka is. Is that a fictitious creature?
You went on vacation and brought all of your friends back puka shell necklaces.
Yes, and it was like the hottest accessory for guys.
I just wear candy necklaces, so I'd had a snack always readily available.
Like if you're going to the beach, okay, cool. If you're not, ew, bye-bye.
You know what's cool about puka shell necklace? When everybody got like fed up with you, they'd pull it off of you and it would be thousands of pieces. And it would just look like you were standing in a puddle of Dippin' Dots or some shit like that. Getting in a fight with a puka shell necklace.
Oh my god.
Peace signs were massive.
Oh, everything was peace signs and yin yangs in the 90s. Everything.
Oh yeah, that's some white people shit. That's white people shit, for real.
I associate peace signs, yin yangs, and that S thing.
I would draw them on all of my binders.
The 90s were a throwback to the 60s and 70s.
Like we can never just live in the moment. We always have to live in the past.
I had a yin yang pen, I had a yin yang shirt, I had yin yang book bag.
What does yin yang mean to a 7-year-old? Another patch on your backpack. That's what it means. What does it really mean? It's like it's deep, and I don't know the true meaning.
I always thought it was yin yang.
Oh my god, it's not.
It's not. It's yin and yang. Yin.
You're the yin to my yang?
Isn't that
You've
weird?
been saying it wrong for 20 years?
It's not nearly as fun.
No.
I wasn't allowed to wear that or peace signs to my school. I went to a Christian school, and like those were apparently like devil related. Like a peace sign is like a cut up cross or something. I don't know. It was very
Your school got in really deep with the
and,
metaphors.
My principal of that school is in jail currently, so thanks, Mom and Dad.
Frosted tips.
Oh my gosh, I had frosted tips. My mom like thought it looked cute, so she like had me get frosted tips.
Everyone cool had frosted
Yeah.
tips. Ryan Seacrest.
Oh God.
Frosted tips on dudes was so gross.
Oh my guys who had frosted tips were always bad guys. I don't know what it was. They were edgy, they knew they were hot, and they were playboys. So I didn't trust them, but I always wanted to date them.
It was like the hottest thing ever.
I had frosted tips, man.
Did you have frosted tips?
I think one time, but again, in like it was like 2006.
I remember this guy named Valentine that I had a huge crush on who had frosted tips.
I was on the varsity soccer team and I had some frosted tips. All of my friends have seen those pictures and be like, oh, cool, we would have beaten the shit out of
I used to have to go to the beauty salon to watch my brother get frosted tips.
And even like the cool kids having them. Even like the kids on the football team had frosted tips. Like it was a trend.
Joshua Jackson on Dawson's Creek, Justin Timberlake.
Every boy that I was sexually attracted to
Had frosted penises.
and tips.
Who would wear tips on their hair?
I might have had a tip or two that was frosted.
Would you be hot and bothered if I did it today?
Yeah, you'd look good in anything, right?
Oh yes, queen! You best believe I was walking around in my platform shoes. And I looked amazing all the time. And I was like 6 feet tall. It was ridiculous.
How about the Steve Madden black sandals that are platforms that literally every single girl in my school owned?
I remember the platform sandals. They were called Rocket Dogs, and they were like this thick, and everybody would wear them to like the grocery store. Everybody was just like way too tall for their own good.
Actually, platforms are making a comeback in a weird way. Like I don't hate them, but it's weird that they're coming back to me.
I struggled in math, and my parents were like literally willing to con me into getting a good grade. In 7th grade, if I got an A in algebra, they would buy me any Doc Martens I want. So of course I got the A, duh, because anything for docs. And I got Mary Jane Doc Martens.
Ooh.
I still have them.
Starter jackets.
Oh yeah, starter jacket.
Is that like a straight jacket?
Nope.
Starter jackets were big.
You knew you were somebody when you wore a starter jacket.
Yeah. That's like what everyone wears with Timberlands in 8 Mile.
Yes.
It was like NFL, like sports jackets.
Oh, like the one with the letters?
It was this big poofy, fluffy windbreaker jacket.
Oh no, I don't know what we're talking about. I wasn't in the middle class. I don't know about these things.
Now the problem was starter jackets, all the rich kids wore them because they were very expensive. They were like $300 a piece. And you looked like the Michelin Man, so it wasn't that attractive. My parents were like, you're not spending $300 on a starter jacket, so we're gonna buy you like an Adidas version that's like $50. And I never got a starter jacket ever. You should change that.
See,
Yes.
everyone in my hometown in Colorado had those, but I was more like going for the puffy marshmallow jackets without a logo.
All I can hear is jock jams. Like jock
Jock
jams.
jams.
Like the basketball team running out onto the court and like nah, 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 nah. Yeah.
I had a Timberwolves starter jacket. Gotta rep your city. I wore that thing until it was way too small. Like I definitely grew out of it physically, and they had to take it away from me.
Also, I lived in Miami. Who wears a jacket in Miami?
You don't wear it because you're cold. You wear it because you want to represent a team. And I had one in 4th grade. My dad was a Redskins fan, and I was like, well, I'm not going to support him if my dad likes him. So I decided Green Bay had a cool color, so that was my starter jacket. Daddy issues.
Yeah, cargo pants happened.
Gross. Ugh, I hope they never come back. They're so useful for holding but so unattractive.
Oh yes. Your girl was rocking some cargo pants.
Those big ass pockets, but you're too young to put anything cool in your pockets, so you just had like tissues.
It used to be all about that utility.
I mean, they're very convenient. You can keep a lot of in it. Some of my favorite drug dealers wore those pants.
I wore my cargo pants with my puka shell necklaces and my like stupid white
I'm
t-shirts.
so glad I didn't know you then.
I had a lot of phases in life, and that was one of them.
I had this really cute outfit that I like to wear. So I had my cargo pants and these big chunky heels that my father hated. I could barely walk in them, but I didn't give a I was like 13. I was just like a 25-year-old whore. I really wore this black belly skin top with it, and I wore this black choker that I made out of ribbon because I couldn't afford no chokers and all that so third world, don't judge me. Man, I got so much tail. I mean, not real tail, but you know what I mean. They thought about it. They thought about hitting it.
Oh my god, so when Oshkosh Bagosh was popular, I didn't speak English, so I knew it as Oshkosh Bagosh es lo mejor.
Those are coming back too.
I tried
Overalls.
to do that on Clevver. I wanted man overalls so bad.
You did? How did I miss this?
Everyone, I was like too embarrassed to wear it all day, so I like changed right before I filmed my story.
I'm surprised we're not wearing overalls right now because we've never left the overall train.
Loved them then, love them even more now. I think overalls are fantastic, not just for painting houses, but for getting guys. It's like a kangaroo quality. It's like into my pouch.
I love overalls. I probably have 10 pairs. In the 90s, it was all about like, which strap are you wearing? You could never wear both because that made you look like you cared too much.
Like you were actually a farmer with both straps, but you were like a sex icon with only one. I don't know if I was cool enough for that. I had the 2 straps, and I wasn't cool enough.
Oh, you were a
to let
two-strapper?
tell me.
Oh man, didn't know I was dating a two-strapper.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I have matching photos. Like my mom would be wearing overalls and I would be wearing overalls.
Oh my gosh.
And like a short shirt where like part of your stomach was showing.
Oh, I was
like,
too fat for that. No one would ever allow me to go to school. You went to Catholic school and they let you show your side, but you couldn't wear butterfly clips? What is life?
Oh, mini backpacks, and then there were mini backpacks that were see-through, which is insane when you think about it.
I have one. I have several that I wear now. I love them. They're so cute.
Those mini backpacks. Hated them then and I hate them now. They're so tiny. And also it's like, why are you trying to make your back look big?
There really wasn't much of a point to those.
In Jamaica, they're called matey bag, and you best believe they were the shit. Oh my God!
In Clueless, Cher wore one, Stacey Dash, that crazy woman, wore one.
It's the same as a purse, just on your back. I feel like sexy and cute and like I have somewhere to be.
You wasn't cool unless you was wearing a matey bag, and we couldn't afford one, so I wasn't cool. But it's fine. I'm not bitter.
If you thought I was middle class before, I kept my Discman in my mini backpack.
I always wanted a Discman.
Oh, I'll give you one.
I didn't have any of the things, and I'm okay with that.
Look at you now.
Hey, did you just love reminiscing with us about weird fashion choices from the 90s? Let us know in the comment section below what your oddest fashion choice was. And hey, come back every single Thursday because we're gonna be here, not living in the moment.
For all the tea in Hollywood, we've got it on our weekly chat show in that box on the left. And on the right, get back to school with back to school trends on Throwback.